When they play September, um, that's just my jam. Again, I'm born in September. Um, do you remember the 21st night of September? Like that's just it. Like boom, you remember. Um, After the love is gone. Yeah, that's a song that I like. Yeah, the words are a little bit of a downer, but hey, that's great. Love's Holiday, fantastic. Sing a song, an upbeat song. That's the way of the world. My goodness, that guitar solo is phenomenal. Reasons. Again, Philip Bailey hitting that high note. My goodness, amazing. It really is. They are the band. They are the standard for music, and a lot of bands have sampled them. A lot of bands that exist today, top 40, they have to thank Earth, Wind, and Fire for what they did, and Chicago too. Again, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know as much about Chicago. Again, Saturday in the Park, one of the best songs of all time, and then the next song that I'm about to play, 25 or 6 to 4. Yeah, what I like about 25 or 6 to 4, that brings me back to a time and place. I was a freshman in high school, um, and that was the song we played for um, for our halftime show all season long. And yeah, it was great. I fell in love with the band Chicago after that, and to see them both collaborate as well on hit songs that night was fantastic. So of course I'm going to go into um, why I almost got kicked out. So I was sitting in the party deck the of the venue. I didn't know what that meant. So I showed the guy my ticket. Hey, I'm party deck. What does that mean? They point me to a section with a bar. Um, Again, it's just me by myself at this concert. I have there are friends in Arizona that I have, but they were unable to go. Bummer, but hey, I'm still going. I don't care. So I sit in the party deck, and a lot of these people are older. Obviously, they're probably twice my age for the most part. And I have this couple sitting next to me who's definitely over twice my age, um, and they definitely seem new to smartphones, um, which is fine. Look, if you're new to smartphones and you're over 50, fine. I have no problem with that. Um, what I had a problem with, and again, I'm going to go into what almost got me kicked out. They were recording almost the entire show on their smartphone. Now, I don't have a problem with that. Um, what I have a problem with, and this is just my opinion, that almost maybe want to punch him in the face. Whenever a hit song would come on, their only words, they weren't saying, "Oh, this is a great song. Oh my goodness." They were saying, "Record this, record this." Come on, like I get it. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just in a different stage of life than they are. Maybe they just want to record it for their memory. But for me, you know, I'm about to turn 24. That memory will stay with me for the rest of my life seeing Earth, Wind, and Fire. I feel that you don't need to record every single moment and every single thing in your life. And that's what I hate about social media. That's the one thing I do hate about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I scroll through it when I'm bored, just like everybody else. And I post some things every once in a while. Yeah, but I don't have the need to record every single thing in my life in that sense. And that's what made me almost want to punch him in the face. Um, Look, you have an HD lens, and believe it or not, it's on your eyeball. It's your eyeball. That is the best HD vision you will get. Watch it. Don't watch it through a lens. Just watch it. Enjoy the moment. And I think that's what a lot of people were missing. There was this lady in front of me. I clearly remember her. She was wearing a sweet fedora hat, and she was just dancing her butt off the entire night. She might have been a little drunk, fine, but she was enjoying herself. Didn't have her phone out the entire time. Obviously, you're going to record some things. I recorded some things as well. Yes, and I posted them on social media. But I didn't spend the entire night worrying about recording it. You know why? Because I was there to enjoy the moment. And that's what's lost in social media nowadays. I think that's what's lost in not just the generation that's 50 years old, but our generation as well. We have this constant need to record every single moment of our lives. When why can't it just be organic, and why can't we just simply enjoy the moment? Why can't we just not drop the cameras, just relax? You don't need it. You don't have to record it. You can remember it. In the event that you do have, a disease such as Alzheimer's, which is terrible, you know, you'll still. Again, I have this strong feeling for me that if I do get that, that'll still be one of the few memories I'll have left. Seeing Earth, Wind, and Fire live, seeing Chicago, playing the songs that made my childhood. Which is crazy to think because that made a lot of people's childhoods back in the 1970s and 80s. But yes, it made my childhood as well. Their Earth, Wind, and Fire, Chicago, their music is timeless, and I think that's why they still tour. Maybe they need the money, but I think they still understand that there are people out there that want to see them live, and they're great live. Don't get me wrong, their music, recorded, phenomenal. Obviously, some of the best that you'll ever hear, but live, the songs that I played in between breaks were live, and that was great. Gary Bias on the saxophone. That's what got me into the saxophone. Watching Gary Bias just so smooth, and that was great. And just watching instrumentals. That's what I like about music. Don't get me wrong. As someone who loves EDM as well, beats are great, but just straight instrumentals just blows my mind. And again, did I say anything to that couple? No. At the end of the day, no. I'm not going to. But I think that's one thing that we need to, as people, we need to work on. We need to work on not so much worrying about filming every single moment of your life. Because at the end of the day, again, that phone may die. You may lose that phone tomorrow. But what you don't lose is the memory of enjoying it. You know, Again, I will remember, yes, being in Phoenix, Arizona on in July 2015, hot as a mother out here. And yet I was still able to enjoy music that just soothes the soul. It soothes the soul. It does. And I cannot be more thankful for that. Honestly, Phoenix overall on this trip I had a lot. I didn't have any expectations going into it, to be completely honest. I was here for 11 days and during arguably the hottest time of the summer. But that concert, I don't care how the rest of my trip goes. I come back on Monday, um, back to Portland. But no, I that just made my trip. So yeah, again, my end of the message: make memories organic. Put down the camera, enjoy each other's company, enjoy the moment. So I'm gonna sound like a smooth jazz guy right now. Here we got Earth. All right, so Chicago, Earth, Wind, and Fire, 25 or 6-4 on the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Cerrone on Spreaker Radio.